thing. Oh,
Hello, how are you? Hi, this is Birthday Shenanigans, where we're just gonna get up to no good. Perhaps, we'll get into some shenanigans. That's what the title says.
we'll get into some hot topics right now and everything. I
Oh
guess
yes,
we'll
hot
get into
topics.
we'll get into some topics which happened this week. I'm gonna guess Austin, and we're also gonna talk. And also, I want to be the one who says this because Austin is one of my best friends. Everyone, please congratulate Austin for reaching 18 years old today.
Yes, it's been a pretty hard 18 years, but we finally got to this point.
All right, I just want to say that because Austin has been a friend of mine for a couple of months, but it seems like forever because we've been streaming, talking mostly every single, at least like that, like used to be every single day and all of that, just chatting away. And we streamed for, I know, over at least 200 streams and all of that. Even more than that, but and also we've watched we had to binge watch the entire Ninjago TV show, first season of Troll Hunters, the first half of Death Note, and lots of other cool things and also just playing YouTube videos as well with Sauerkraus, aka Ryan, in which I don't know where that Ryan is. Austin.
I don't know either. And
I
Deshaun comes in. Oh, thank you, Deshaun. I appreciate it.
Yes. Thank you, Deshaun, for saying happy birthday to Austin. And
Oh, thank you. That's my brother.
Oh, yeah, I can tell from last name.
Now we're obviously getting into hot topics. And speaking of Troll Hunter, Jeremy, I had family stuff on the back, and happy birthday! Thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate it.
Hey, Jeremy.
But yeah, so we're gonna get into some hot topics. People are probably gonna be wondering, Austinator, where the hell have you been? You've been like gone for 2 weeks. Yeah, are you dead? Like, did you die at some point?
I think.
Well, to answer your question, well, yes, but as you see from my profile picture, I'm a new model. I am the T1. I'm a TX Austinator, where this is my new face from now on.
Yeah. And as you guys can see, I'm going more professional now with a new webcam and everything. Looks much more clear and everything. You can tell that's a stormtrooper right there.
Oh God, not the stormtrooper. Oh God. He's like one of my sleep paralysis demons. Like I get up and the next thing you know, you see that
wait,
over
no, you're not talking about that stormtrooper.
Yeah. But yeah, so hot topics. And speaking of Troll Hunters is on Netflix. It's a Netflix original. But I'm not gonna be watching anything Netflix related ever again. And Stormy might know what I'm talking about here. And I'm going to explain why, because Netflix, you done messed up again. Netflix.
Well, this is kind of shocking. I did not even expect this, but yeah, you mean this stormtrooper.
Yeah, he's my sleep paralysis demon. I have nightmares of Stormy.
My mom, actually, she's like, he scares me because I have him angled in a way where you just see him looking at you to the bed. So but yeah, what did Netflix now do? I know that the whole cuties thing, but what else did they do?
Well, they released the movie, and it's worse than we thought it would be.
Oh wait, I did not even. It actually came out today.
I think it's already been out, and I have not seen it. I do not plan on seeing it.
Oh, I'm gonna see it. I'm just gonna see it so I can review it.
Android, I'm telling you right now, if you say that you like this movie,
no, I'm not gonna like it because I have a negative behavior to it because that's it's sick, so I'm already not gonna like it. But I'm gonna see how the film, like, are the things in which we see in the trailer, like the most key important thing within the film and stuff like that. If you understand.
Yeah, no, I'm not
Uh,
seeing it at all.
Also,
I'm sorry.
I
I
want
will
to
not.
see it because I want to also start growing my channel out by doing like reviews of films and all of that as well. And um, okay, Deshaun, thank you for making me even have more doubts on this.
Yeah, Deshaun says, I have watched Cuties. It is the worst movie in 2020. Well, I would not be shocked.
I'm gonna watch it just so I can review it, and then people will be like, at least Nindroid survived this. Because guess what, guys? I survived a 10-hour stream, an entire 10 hours and 20 seconds. And guess what? Not even normal humans can survive that long with a stream.
Well, a 10-hour stream sounds a lot more tame than what this movie has to offer.
Yeah, you're probably right by that, but at least I can be filled with cringiness and I can just be like the entire time.
And you know what's funny? I have to put my foot in my mouth now because remember that episode of Shadow Eye where I was praising Netflix?
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, guess what? I told you back in Shadow Eye episode 4 or 3, whenever that was. I told you that Disney Plus is the best streaming service, and you were like, debatable. And I'm like, no, it is. And now
No,
you,
I remember saying I actually do think I would say Disney Plus at this point now is the best streaming service, and I actually remember saying I like Disney Plus.
yeah.
Okay,
I,
then.
I just wanted to show that because I got that 2 weeks ago. Before school started, and also yes, my school just started this past Tuesday. This Tuesday it started,
Oh,
and
how's that going?
um okay, so not that well, and here's the reason why. Our school, okay, so for lunch, okay, so us juniors and seniors, we have to eat lunch in the gym, while the freshmen and sophomores get to eat lunch in the cafeteria because of COVID. So we get to eat lunch in the gym, but guess what? Guess what the teachers told us? Guess what? Okay.
Oh God,
So,
I'm scared.
so the teachers told us at first, you are going to, so the first day of school, you're going to be seated. There's going to be 2 chairs and a table, and you get to sit wherever you sit the first day is going to be your seat for the rest of the year.
Rest of the year.
Yes. So I had to try and find a friend, and luckily, I found out Ryan, aka Sauerkraut, and also Ever Ramirez, aka Size, and he appeared in some of our stream, like the chat at least, and I found out them both were there, so I had 2 hopes. Okay, so then I went to get lunch, and guess what? I went to the gymnasium after I got lunch, and they did not have a chair. They did not have chairs with a a table. Guess what? They had desks separating us all over the gym floor that was 6 feet apart.
What?
Two entire grades. Two entire grades. And guess what? It was basically silent study hall, but with lunch.
What? But
No one talked. No one talked at all. It was just depressed. Everyone was depressed during this week. And I even wrote an essay because my English teacher's like, "What don't you like of this year so far?" I wrote an entire essay about how lunch in school is also supposed to try and gain new friends or talk to previous friends. And also, us students need to talk to friends right now because we were just trapped like 6 months without talking to our friends with like face to face. I wrote an entire essay about it, and he said that he liked it. So, um, um, yeah, I'm a junior, Deshaun.
Oh man, dude, that
So,
sounds rough.
so I'm ticked off at that. But then also, here's another funny thing. So I don't know what your old high school was, but guess what? You had to scan your finger in order to get lunch.
Oh, I never had to do that.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a usual thing in my school. All right. So it's a usual thing where you have to scan your finger, and that's your identification of how they can draw on like your lunch money from your account and all of that. All right. And guess what they did this year? They made special identification cards, and the person will have to scan your card
What? But
in order to get money out. But guess what? It's not like a credit card. No, no. You have to raise it up to the thing, and there's like a little bar in which has to get it. And guess what? I'm pretty sure if you forget your card, you won't be allowed to get money. I mean, you won't be allowed to get lunch.
what? That's oh god. This
Even though if they even know you, you still can't get lunch. I'm pretty sure. I don't know for sure 100%, but that's what I think at least. But then also here's the thing. Why can't we just do the finger thing? And then one of the teachers I was talking to said, "Oh, it's because of COVID." And I'm like, "You can't spread COVID with a finger." All right. If they say that, then guess what? It should be mandatory for us to wear gloves. Okay.
precisely.
And
Get
also
or hell, get some
another,
disinfectant.
yeah, exactly. And another nitpick is that the high school hallways are now one way.
What? But at that
So
point,
now,
it's like
so
it's
now
not even
guess what?
school.
No, yeah, yeah, exactly. They are one way. So guess what? I have driver's um driver's ed, okay? Period 4. So guess what? I have that in the back of the school. So now I have to walk all the way up the steps, all the way down the steps, and go down the hallway, like go downstairs once more just to go right next to the cafeteria for my art class. So I have to walk all that. I have to because I can't turn the other way and just to go to art class. Can't just turn right just to go to art class. No, I have to walk all the way up steps, all the way down the steps, go twist and turn, and then right there.
Yeah, dude, that
So,
sucks.
I'm a little bit ticked off at our school, but at least I'm talking to like Ryan is there, ever, which, he's been on he's been in the chat sometimes, not a lot because he's another busy guy. He works a lot and all of that. He works with his dad with cars and all of that. And yeah, some other people, but that's really it. Like I'm just a little bit ticked off at my school right now. Um, and my God, last night I was not feeling good at all. I mean, like I was not feeling good at all. And guess what? I slept for 4 o'clock. So I usually get home around 4 a.m. Okay.
Okay.
I get home, I go back and I lay on my bed. I have the computer on just listening to stuff, and then I doze off, and then Guess when I woke up?
One.
9 p.m.
Oh my God.
I slept that long. And I'm like, how did I sleep this long? I just don't know anymore. So, and now I feel energized. Like now I feel like because it's a Friday, I'm gonna stay up so late and all of that. So there's a positive to that. But
Kavari
yeah,
says, looks like this Ray Fisher thing has become a roller coaster. Should WB/DC finally cut ties with them?
well, here's the thing with that, Kavari. With Ray Fisher's just gonna keep on complaining. To me, DC should just come out, maybe apologize, just apologize, like, and then Ray Fisher can be like, okay, because Ray Fisher is actually a good actor. It's just I don't like him as a person. That's the thing. Like I liked him as Cyborg, personally.
I mean, I did
I
too,
don't
but
know.
here's
I
the thing.
thought,
I think, oh, I'm sorry. I think A. Fisher is just trying to get attention. And we now,
yeah,
like,
that's the thing. That's the thing. It's like I don't like him as a person, but he was good as Cyborg, and I don't want to lose another DCU actor, if you understand. Like I like already Ben Affleck. We were afraid that Ben Affleck left, and he did leave for a little bit, but then now he's coming back in Flash, and I'm a little bit scared though. And here's the reason why. So Ben Affleck is coming back as Batman in that film. And also, you gotta remember, Flash is gonna screw up time. Like, there's gonna be Flashpoint. What if Ben Affleck is just there to perform Batman just for him and Robert Pattinson just to switch?
oh, dude, that would suck. Oh, that,
Like, I can already see that. That's the thing. It's like I'm excited that Ben Affleck's coming back, but what if it's just for that?
I mean, to tell you the truth, it would be kind of a smart move because I don't know if Ben Affleck is even gonna do any of the
But,
other stuff.
but
So
here's
it's
the
kind of
thing.
like,
Here's the thing. Ben Affleck should stay as the DCU Batman. I'm sorry. He should stay. We should get a Ben Affleck Batman film. I don't know what type of characters they or villains they want. Maybe throw in Deathstroke and Clayface. I don't know, something like that. Um, like something like that. I just want um another. Like how the Batman film looks, how that trailer looks awesome and makes the film so exciting for us, the viewers, and all of that. I want that for Ben Affleck's Batman.
oh, I do too.
I kind of think that they should have I like what they did with Ben Affleck's Batman, but they should have made him be like, oh, he's actually like 40. Make him a little bit younger than his current age, if you understand what I mean.
Yeah. No, I get that.
Because we want him to last for a while. We don't want that's the thing with Jared Leto's Joker. Jared Leto's Joker, I remember in an interview, Joker 71 in Suicide Squad. So, what would be a perfect thing to just say? Joker died from old age.
Yeah,
That's
that actually
really
would work.
as simple as that. But here's the thing. Joker doesn't look like he's 71. He looks like a 40-year-old man, possibly, or even a 30-year-old man. Just crazy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's the thing. He just looks like that. And, you know, um, I don't know what DC's fully gonna do, but it sounds interesting what they're gonna try to do. Do I have a lot more hope in DC right now than Marvel? At the current moment, I actually do because I'm more excited for DC's projects more than
yeah.
Marvel's.
All of
Because,
DC's projects right now sound way better.
yeah, because Marvel. Here's the thing. I remember I was watching them stream the Disney announcement for for the next MCU, for the next phase. And I remember I was so excited. I was like, yes, this is gonna rock, this is gonna rock. And we're gonna get something which we are not even sure of. And it was just, the phase sounds too simple, doesn't it?
Yeah, a
Doesn't
little
it
bit. Yeah.
just sound too simple? Like, we already knew the Eternals was coming. We knew Black Widow was gonna happen. We knew, um, and then Shang-Chi. I'm excited for Shang-Chi. I will say I like Shang-Chi as a character. I think the MCU will treat him with justice. Also, the Mandarin will be in it. Doctor Strange 2, I'm excited for. Thor: Love and Thunder. I love the Thor character from the comics and the MCU, so I'm excited to watch that film. But those are really it. And then for TV shows, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And um Loki, I hope that Loki's good. The rest of them, I'm like, I'll watch them because they're Marvel and I'm a huge Marvel and comic book fan, but I'm more excited to DC's projects. Like, I'm like super hyped for, I'm even, yeah, like I'm hyped for Wonder Woman because Wonder Woman looks like a good film. In general, the Batman, it's like a tie. The Batman and the Snyder Cut. Which one will be better? I don't know, and it's like tied with excitement because Batman, we're finally gonna get like a true detective movie of Batman.
Yeah,
So,
that it already looks so good that I'm like, all right, I cannot wait for this.
and then with the Snyder Cut, we're finally gonna see Zack Snyder's original version, and I think the Snyder Cut might be my favorite DCEU film. Just
And
saying, like
chat,
it might
I
be.
will give you guys' chats. I know we're kind of dwelling on this a little bit.
I'm sorry. We can get to the
Yeah,
chat
yeah,
now.
we'll come back to this. I just want to get to the chat because we're already behind.
All right.
Deshaun says, which one has to go? Batman and Robin, Batman Forever, or Catwoman?
Catwoman.
Yeah, Catwoman. That's an easy one. Jeremy says Batman Forever is my favorite.
I like Batman Forever, actually. Is it the best movie ever? No, but I do like Batman Forever. It used to be my favorite Batman movie, but as I got older, Batman 1989 became my favorite Batman film.
Oh, 89 Batman's awesome.
That became my favorite, and then Batman Begins is my second favorite. But Batman Forever is actually still my third. Eve Fisher. Yeah, from Jody.
Kavari says the guy is literally asking the president of DC to rewrite the Flash script to his liking. It isn't even his movie. What the hell is wrong with this guy? I say fire him and recast.
Okay, well, if that's actually true, I did not even hear that crap. But if that's actually true, Kavari, then I'm actually with you
Yeah,
because I would not take that crap if I was
no.
president of anything. That's the thing. All right.
Kavari also says Ben Affleck is done with Batman.
No, he isn't. He's coming back in the Flash film at least.
Deshaun says which one has to go? Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, or Dark Knight Rises?
Okay. Well, here's the thing. It might actually be The Dark Knight Rises. And here's the thing. I like all three, but I do think The Dark Knight is overrated as a comic book film. But here's the thing with The Dark Knight. Joker was fantastic in it. And here's the thing with the whole Dark Knight trilogy. I do not like how Christian Bale changes his voice so deep in the films. Like, he sounds like a raging monster.
Yeah. But
That's the thing.
if he did it more subtly, or if he had like a voice modifier,
yeah, like Ben Affleck's Batman. If it just sounded like Ben Affleck or Robert Pattinson, then I think I would be like, okay. I'm good with you. But if you're hearing your main protagonist, Batman, just be like, where is she? I'm sorry. I understand it, and I like some of the dialogue, but sorry, that does not translate that well.
Now, now I know you say Dark Knight is an overrated comic book movie, which I do agree with you on that. But I want to ask you
No,
this
no,
as a serious question.
It's not an overrated film.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask. Because
It's
as a
not
film,
overrated as like a pop culture film. I'm saying it's overrated as a superhero slash comic book film
oh,
because
100%.
everyone says, "Oh yeah, The Dark Knight is the best comic book film of all time." I'm like, it grabs elements from the comics. It's not like a full on like comic book film. Like, don't you understand? Like to me, Batman Forever is more of a Batman film, like more of a comic book film than The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight's more of like a thriller.
Yeah, that's the thing is like I don't like people comparing The Dark Knight to like a Batman 89 because they're two different movies.
Exactly. And if you're going to compare the Joker, I'm sorry, I'm a Jack Nicholson guy. Team Nicholson all the way, guys. Heath Ledger, I respect Heath Ledger's Joker because he was a great Joker as well. And I liked his craziness, his psychoness too. But I'm sorry, Jack Nicholson is to me the best Joker and the most comic accurate Joker.
Yeah, and like to me, it's like if I asked a question and I said which is better, and then if they said either Heath Ledger or Jack Nicholson, I wouldn't argue that. I would say, okay, I get it. I
No,
wouldn't be like now if someone said Jared Leto, then I'd be like,
oh,
okay, now
okay,
we got a problem.
then there would be a problem. Like I think that's one thing with all of us, our opinions. It's like, like how I love the sequel trilogy and you're like, it's okay.
Hmm.
You say now. Like I like that you went from like I remember one stream you're like, I hate the sequel trilogy to now you're like, I'm okay with it. Like you're starting to warm up on some more things and all of that.
Yeah, like
While yeah, like you told me on Chris's stream, The Last Jedi, you're starting to warm up more into it and all of that.
well, the
Um,
thing is with The Last Jedi, it's like I like a lot of stuff in the movie, but there are things in the movie that are like, okay, really? Like,
well,
but I don't hate the movie.
here's one thing which I'm gonna say. Rob doesn't like Canto Bite. Rob thinks that Holdo should have been Akbar. Rob doesn't like Rose. Those are three things in which he doesn't like in that film, but he still likes everything else. And he still says that's his second favorite Star Wars film. You can say you can have problems with a good film. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
no, I have problems with obviously great films, but
Yeah,
I
exactly. So
I don't know if I would say it's like my favorite film. I
no,
would
no,
say
no.
it's
No, because it's not my personal favorite, but I still love it. But like I've been telling you all, The Last Jedi is not trash. I'm looking at you, Kafari. You fool! I remember that comment which you made on one of my first very live streams. The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker is trash. No, they are not trash. Okay, if you're calling them trash, then eh,
now
I'll just
I'll say
do a
this.
whole rant on you just calling them trash because they're not made for trash. Like trash films are like films in which there's nothing good in them. Like Fan Four Stick, there's barely nothing good in that film. Or for example, um, what was the show? See, I even forgot. Artemis Fowl. There.
Yeah, or here's the thing though with Star Wars, I don't find any Star Wars movie trash. It goes by my level of enjoyment.
Yeah. That's exactly what I do. Like I love them all personally. Soul's my least favorite. And the reason why Soul is my least favorite is because it's not needed for the entire story, but I still liked it. I still loved it. You know, like I like that we got a smaller story, a smaller Star Wars film, because that means that you can open up the universe to something even more. Like you can have other films that are smaller. Sure, they might not do as greatly as the actual like episodic films, but it's good to have standalone films that are just small.
Agree. No, I agree with that. It's just the problem for me with Solo is again, it just was not needed, and the release
Yeah,
date was
that's the thing.
so
And even
early.
here's the thing: people blame Kathleen Kennedy for Soul's failure. Well, it's not actually Kathleen Kennedy's fault. It's actually, I would say, it's actually Bob Iger, because Bob Iger actually said it's his fault because Kathleen Kennedy wanted it to be released in December. She went out and had an interview, and Bob Iger even said it. She told me December. I kept on pushing. It had to be May.
Well, first of all, releasing it in May, the same month as Infinity War and Deadpool 2, what
was
movie do you think is
already
going to be more
was
successful?
already that's the thing. That's the thing. It's like, sure, that would be my first film that I would go see, Solo, because it's a Star Wars film out of the three, and then it would be Infinity War and then Deadpool 2. But I mean, like, the general audience, that's what we're talking about, not just the fans, but the general audience. Because you know what they should have done, in my opinion? So you know how Rogue One had that Vader scene at the end
Yeah.
and everything? Like they were teasing, oh my god, Vader's great. He's so powerful and all of that. And then they left off to A New Hope and everything. And I'm like, hmm. And then they had The Last Jedi and everything. You know what should have been the next standalone film? A Darth Vader standalone film. Because I
If
think, guess what? That would have been more successful than Deadpool 2 already. That would have been, like, probably, besides for The Force Awakens, one of the most money grabbing films in the entire Star Wars franchise if they did a Vader standalone film.
all they had to do is after an hour and a half is Darth Vader killing people, I would be
Exactly.
like, you know what? This
Exactly.
is the greatest movie ever made.
Exactly. Don't you understand that? And guess what? All the fans that did not like The Last Jedi would be like, okay, we still trust Disney. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Instead of like after The Last Jedi, lots of fans were mixed, and then they got Solo, and most fans call that trash. I don't. Solo I love. The only thing is that it was not needed for the main story, and then they got The Rise of Skywalker, in which I love The Rise of Skywalker. I know people will just bash me for that, but I don't care. But yeah, you know, they should have just done a Vader standalone film and then did Episode 9. But yeah, you know.
Well, the thing is that you could still do a solo film, just don't, put it alongside Infinity War and Deadpool 2 because it's just going to bomb. Release it in December, especially when in May it was
Like
a few months after
here's
Last
the
Jedi.
thing with Solo. Here's the thing with Solo. All right, so with Solo, I actually think all right, so I was like I was bored during today's ninth period. I was like, you know what? What if I became, in like a couple years, the president of Lucasfilm? What would I do personally? So I wrote down a list, and I'm like, what if I just did a Solo 2? But what if I just made that like exclusive for Disney Plus? Like a Disney Plus original film, Solo 2.
I mean, if it's Disney Plus original, I mean that's not a bad idea.
You know, like what if that happened? Because I know lots of people are like, make Solo 2 happen, hashtag make Solo 2 happen. And I would like there to be a Solo 2 because it was kind of like a cliffhanger at the end, but kind of not at the same exact time. So you understand. So, um,
All right,
Cavari.
let's get into these
Yeah.
comments here
Let's
because
get
we've
into
already
some of these comments.
another thing we're going back to. Jeremy says Dark Knight Rises sucks.
I like
I love
I
Dark Knight
like
Rises.
Rises. I like Rises a lot. It's just here's the thing. They were building up to Heath Ledger being still alive for the third film, and they had to work with Bane and who was the other girl?
Talia.
Oh yeah.
Dude, Talia's death scene was horrible.
Some things in that film was very. It was good, but like Talia's death scene. And then I think Bane should have been the main villain, not like Talia.
Yeah, Bane is so awesome. He could be he could star in his own movie and it would be great. Well, not in his own movie, but like in his like as a main solo villain, he would be great.
Hey, Warner Brothers, you know that Joker universe in which you made with that standalone film? Do a Bane one.
Dude, a Bane movie would be good. Dude, I just want to see a Deathstroke movie. That's all I want. I want Deathstroke to get the love and appreciation he deserves.
Deathstroke? Yeah, Deathstroke. I'm with you on that.
Kavari says Ben Affleck is only doing the Flash cameo to say goodbye to the character.
Yeah, that's why I just said a couple minutes ago, didn't I, Austin? That's my theory.
I don't know if you said cameo. I know you said he was going to do the Flash movie.
He was going to do. Cameo. Yeah, he is doing the Flash film. But here's the thing: I said that they're probably just using the character just to switch places with him and Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, that's probably what they're going to do.
So
Kavari says, "I prefer Dark Knight Rises over Begins."
Personally, I think Begins is my second favorite Batman film. I actually think Batman's voice is less distracting in that film.
Oh, really? You weren't distracted by where are the other drugs going?
Okay. You're right. Where are the other drugs? No. Where are the other drugs? Now I sound like the Overlord from Ninjago.
Here's the thing. I don't here's what I'll say. I prefer the story. I prefer Batman Begins' story, and I think Batman Begins did a lot of things better. Dark Knight Rises does have the spectacle, and it does have some good action.
Yes, but here's the thing with Batman. Okay, so Batman Begins and Batman Begins and The Dark Knight. No, I should not say that. With Rises, I don't know what really to say. Like Rises, I just think that they messed up with like Talia should have not been the main villain. Should have been Bane. They should have just kept Bane as the main villain and said, "Oh yeah, he was just part of the Legion of Shadows," and he was just keep him as the main villain. Make him not work for Talia because that was a little bit weaker. I'm gonna say like it showed that Bane was weak, even though that we saw he was strong.
Yeah, and that's just I do say that Bane was so good in that movie too.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Sean says, "I like Batman Forever. It's not good. It's not bad. It's okay."
No, I think it's actually a good film. I won't say it's just okay or bad. I'll say it's good because I like what they did with Robin in it. I liked, like I know people are gonna make fun of. Well, guess what? Batman said, "Chicks dig the car." Well, guess what? It's actually kind of true.
Well, I think you got that mixed up with Batman and Robin. Because at the beginning, because at the beginning, like Robin was like, "I want a car, chicks dig the car," and then Batman's like, "This is why Superman works alone."
No, but chicks dig the car was first introduced in Batman Forever. Do you remember when Robin stole the Batmobile?
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah.
with the thugs and everything, and that lady. Yeah, that's see.
Jeremy says, "Gotta go. Have a good one. Happy birthday." Thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate it.
All right, later, Jeremy. Later, brother.
Deshaun says, "FMK, Scarlett Johansson, Karen Gillian, and Elizabeth
All
Olsen."
right. Whew. I would. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry to say, but I might actually kill Elizabeth Olsen, believe it or not. Um, I would marry Karen Gillan because I liked her in Jumanji. And then I would screw Scarlett Johansson, probably.
Oh wait, oh wait, hang on. Let me see a picture real quick before I make a real full on. Uh,
Karen Gillan also performed Nebula as well as in the new Jumanji film, like these past two sequels. You know, the geek girl, the shy geek girl, which got transported to that avatar. The avatar is Karen Gillan.
oh yeah. Oh, all right. Okay. So now this is actually gonna make it really hard for me now because dude, this is. Can I just like not answer this question?
I know, right? It's very hard,
That's
but
not even fair.
I know it's very hard, but I had to pick. Yeah, like it's kind of debatable. I might marry Scarlett Johansson and screw Karen Gillan, but guess what? Karen Gillan, she just looks and seems so nice. So I'm actually gonna marry her and just screw Scarlett Johansson.
You know what? I will not. I'm gonna refuse to answer this question until I really figure it out. This is not a
Okay.
fair question for me. I
Okay.
love. All right, Deshaun says Mulan is a good movie, but as a Mulan movie, it is not good. But as a movie, B minus. But as a Mulan movie, C minus.
Okay, I actually have some problems to say with Deshaun's comment. All right, because I remember you told me the same exact thing in my comment selection of that video of my review. Okay, so the thing is with that Deshaun is that Mulan, the live action one, actually took from its actual folk tale. All right, folk tale lore, not cartoon lore. All right. They wanted to make it more like the folk tale, not the cartoon. So that's why I say I loved Mulan because they did something different compared to the Disney cartoon and they made it really its own thing.
Oh, I actually did not know that. I thought it was just going to be a.
No, no. It's completely original. That's the thing. Well, besides for grabbing stuff from the folk tale, I mean, like the witch ladies there. Like, yeah, sure, you get the same villain is in there, but he's even different in this film. You know, and that's the thing which so many people are misjudging is like, oh yeah, we're going to compare it to the original Disney thing because it's called Disney remake. While during interviews they said it's nothing like the Disney cartoon. It's just like the folk tale.
Okay, that's
So
actually interesting. I did not know that.
because with many Disney films, their origin by folk tales. Like Aladdin, Egyptians. You know, Cinderella all over the place, Sleeping Beauty all over the place, Little Mermaid, were just somewhere. I don't know, but you understand what I mean.
Yeah. Real quick though. Where did you watch this movie? Did you watch it off Disney Plus or did you watch it off in theater?
No, I watched it Disney Plus. The theater one won't be coming now. The theater one won't be coming out till December 4th.
Oh, geez, $40 for that, man.
It's 30, but here's the thing with the $30. So I think it's worth it because I like the film, and also you make sure that you keep that film forever, and also it's almost as much as you would go to see a movie in theater. You can pause it, you can go leave a leak. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Deshaun says Last Jedi is okay.
I I think it's great, but
And Deshaun says A New Hope is his favorite Star Wars movie.
oh, okay, all right.
Interesting.
I can see that.
Yeah.
A New Hope is one of my favorites as well. My If you want to know my top five right now, just quickly before we get to Kafari's comment, um, my top five, The Rise of Skywalker would be my number fifth. Rogue One would be my number four. Then it would be Empire, A New Hope, and then Return of the Jedi.
Interesting.
Because it's always debatable between A New Hope and Empire. But here's the thing with A New Hope. A New Hope kicked off the entire thing. While with Empire just continued it greatly.
That's
And
fair.
then what was a great conclusion for it was Return of the Jedi for that trilogy. And then Rogue One has always been one of my personal favorite. I love rewatching that film. And then here's the thing with The Rise of Skywalker. Most people are like, well, when I go back and rewatch that film, I hate it even more and even more and even more. Here's the thing. I actually love that film even more when I keep on rewatching it. So
I don't know. Every time I rewatch The Rise of Skywalker, like I usually just have the same reaction, and that's just like me. This is
here's
just
the
my
thing.
profile picture. That's me.
Here's the thing, Austin. I feel like you, me, and Sour, we gotta do like kind of reaction videos in a way, but like a little bit of a live commentary because we've seen all these Star Wars films before. We should do it throughout for all 9 films.
Dude,
Just
that
like
would be
a
great.
live
Would it
commentary.
be in like a live stream format or would it be like in a
Yeah,
video?
yeah, live stream format. But then I will have to download it and upload it as a video
Oh, that'd actually be pretty cool.
because I cannot do a live stream because we would get copyright claimed and copyright strike within seconds if we play the entire film.
No. I mean, like not actually show the movie, but like the audio.
No, audio, we would get copyright strike too because of the music, John Williams score and all of that.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, that makes sense.
For the entire thing. That's the thing. For the entire thing. If we only did like one track, then no. But if we did the entire thing, then yes.
Okay, that's actually a pretty cool idea. I would be down for that.
Because then you would hear me talk and you might actually change your mind because I love talking about the sequels and I'm usually that convincer in which I'm like, you think this film sucks, but it's actually not.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I don't think any Star Wars movie is like horrible to the point where I say, "Oh, this movie sucked." It's more like it's like I guess. Like it's not I don't know what my reaction would be. It would just be more like I don't know.
Yeah.
Like that's just me. Like especially with like Solo, I'm just like, I don't know. I'm not gonna rewatch it to tell you the truth. Kavari says, I heard Mulan was shot in re-education camps in China. What's this? Interesting. You have a hat on with a Kylo Ren mask.
Yeah, I might as well wear a Kylo Ren mask because, yeah, this goes up, like his cracks in his helmet as I talk.
Well, that's actually pretty cool.
So what's up, guys? All right, so this is my profile picture, so why not wear a Kylo Ren helmet?
Deshaun says, which one has to go? Zoe 101, Victorious, or iCarly?
Victoria.
Yeah, Victorious. That's pretty easy. Hang on, guys. I promise, guys. I'm getting your comments. I promise. Trying my best. Kavar says, I love Solo. Watched it like 4 times.
Good
Well, that's
job.
4 more times than I ever will.
Good job.
Kavar says, time to go. Time to go, Mobile, in Bane voice. Time to go, Mobile.
Well, hello there.
Deshaun says, I want a Nightwing movie.
I think all of us want a Nightwing movie, Deshaun.
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool.
No, I think all of us. Like, that's one of the announcements that they did with the older DC EU schedule, if you remember. That one that we barely talked about. Like, they even did, like, oh yeah, Batgirl's coming out. Well, we did not get news about that, so,
No one knows what they're doing at this point. Not even they know what they're doing.
Well, now we know what they're doing with these current projects, at least. At least Black Adam's still staying.
Kavari says Wonder Woman 1984 got delayed to December 25th, 2020.
Oh, you mean Christmas? Oh. Man, I wanted to take a break for Christmas.
You know what? At this point, it doesn't even matter for me because my movie theater is not open.
My movie theaters are open, but why? Why December? Yes, I did see New Mutants and Tenet, and oh my god, I think I did see something else. I'm kind of forgetting now. I know. No, it's actually just Tenet and New Mutants now that I think of it. But here's the thing, which I will say, I'm doing reviews for both of them, guys. Tenet was disappointing for me. I still thought it was okay though. And then with New Mutants, I think New Mutants and the new Milan film are the best films of this year.
Very, very, very interesting opinion. Very interesting. Can't wait to watch those reviews. Well, I already saw the Mulan review. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
Well, the Mulan review I liked a lot. I think I'm getting more professional with my content. That's what I'm seeing, at least with some of the stuff. Did you see my sequel trilogy video?
Yes, I did actually. Yeah.
I know it was like a long video and all of that, but I just wanted to talk about that because I'm sick and tired of just Star Wars. Like, I understand Kathleen Kennedy lied that Palpatine was always part of the plan. I understand that. And also there was no plan for Rey's origin. I understand people will be
You know what,
mad
Android? We're going to build this up because Deshaun has a comment here, but we'll get into what you're saying after we get to Deshaun's future comment because that's related. So we'll just get into these comments real quick. Kavar says Dune is set for the December 18th, 2020, but can 2 big movies strive like Dune and Wonder Woman 1984 make back their budget within that time period? Probably not. It's possible, but more than likely not.
Dune, I don't know about Dune.
I don't know what Dune is either.
That's the thing. Speaking of Dune, honestly, I don't get it. Well, I'm gonna have to look it up and watch the trailer. Supposedly, people are saying it's like a mix of Star Wars, Mulan, DC. The main protagonist looks like Adam Driver, supposedly.
Interesting.
Also, Oscar Isaac is in it. Also, Josh Brolin.
What the hell?
Yeah, I know. It's like a mixture of random people. And then Rob is actually live.
Well, I mean, we could stay live for a little bit longer here because we have a little bit to talk about. Kavar says JJ is teasing Superman after he used Henry Cavill's Superman as his profile pic. What could this mean?
He's going to direct the next Superman film.
Yeah, it's pretty much confirmed at this point. Deshaun says my whole Black Panther watch party got blocked worldwide due to copyright.
Yeah, I knew that. I'm sorry to hear that, Deshaun.
Yeah, that sucks. Sean says I cannot be a Star Wars fan. I like Star Wars, but I cannot be a fan. This actually ties in kind of what Ninjoid was saying before I had to.
All right,
you can continue with your.
Can you take down the comment? All right. So I'm sick and tired. Can you take down the comment quick? Yeah, thank you. All right. So I'm sick and tired of just hearing Star Wars fans or people who like Star Wars just turning on, like saying Disney will never make another good thing that's Star Wars, and people like lost their trust. And here's the thing with that. Okay. I understand what Kathleen Kennedy was trying to do with the Star Wars franchise. She was like, okay, we're going to get 3 men together. They're going to decide where this trilogy is going to go. Because, like, she herself is scared. Well, if I made a plan, maybe it just sucks. So we're going to let 3 men imagine the story and think almost like George Lucas and all of that. And each director did their own thing. And Colin Trevorrow, because of the fan backlash to The Last Jedi and his script, couldn't work because of everything, which happened due to Carrie Fisher. It was like, what should we do? So they thought, well, what if we bring back Palpatine because of the fan backlash with them killing off Snoke? And I understand why Kathleen Kennedy said, oh, no, Palpatine was part of the plan all along. I understand that. Do you understand? And the reason why, like, even Daisy Ridley said to everyone, they made it official that she was no one. But then JJ thought, well, what if you're the grandfather of Palpatine? Because he thought that would be an interesting arc for her to have. And also because so many people want her to be connected to someone. So I'm sick and tired of just people now. It's like you can't ever please Star Wars fans. That's the honest truth. It's like you need a Star Wars fan in that Lucasfilm spot, like as a president. Like, for example, you need like me, for example, on there just for fans to be like, okay, this guy knows what that he's doing. We're okay now.
Yeah.
You understand? Like, I'm just sick and tired of Star Wars fans because everything that they do, they just hate. They hate. And I'm just kind of sick and tired of it. I'm still a Star Wars fan. I love the sequel trilogy. I get shit for liking the Star Wars sequel trilogy. And guess what? I just continue on with my life. It's like, why can't you continue your life and not spread toxicity around every single platform with content that you can make?
100%.
It's like, why? I mean, like, I love the sequel trilogy. I do think, yes, they should have been planned at first. I think all Star Wars fans can agree with that. But does it much bother me? No, I don't feel betrayed as a fan. We knew this. Look at Colin Trevorrow's Duel of Fates script. We know that Palpatine was not in it. So I don't know why all these fans are coming out and saying, well, guess what? No, we don't trust Disney because they didn't have a plan. We knew that they did not have a plan. Colin Trevorrow proved that. Or at least they did have a plan, but then they kept on having to remake the plan because people just hated all the films. Either, hey, it's too much like the original trilogy, and then, oh, well, that's too completely different, and then, oh, well, it's back to original trilogy again.
I'm gonna say this because you went on a 30-minute video. I'll give you my point of perspective on the situation. For me, it's like Am I really, again, I said this before on the weekly wrap up. Am I really surprised that they didn't have a plan? No. Am I upset? No. Am I mad? No. Am I going to cry a river about it? No. Am I going to say Disney betrayed me? No. Am I disappointed? Sure. Because again, I'm with you. Disney should have had a plan right out of the gate. Now, again, am I blaming Disney for that? Partially, but I'm not going to say it's completely their fault. The fans get some blame too. It's everybody that was, involved with the negative process of all that. It's just a matter of, okay, yes, am I a fan of the sequel trilogy? Not really. Am I going to say it's the worst thing ever? No. But at the end of the day, I'm still a Star Wars fan. And if I don't like something, I'll say, look, that was just dumb. Like, fix that and move
Yeah,
on.
yeah, exactly. Like for example, I'm subscribed to Star Wars Theory. Okay, if you know who Star Wars Theory is,
Oh, I know who he is. Yeah.
he did a video about it. He did a personal video about it, and he said that he now considers the sequel trilogy not part of canon. He thinks that they're just fan-made films.
Dude, Star Wars Theory is just trying to do that so he can keep a subscriber base.
Even though Star Wars Theory clearly said, I remember because I wanted to know his opinion on The Rise of Skywalker, because I knew that he did not like The Last Jedi and he was okay with The Force Awakens. I wanted to know what he thought of The Rise of Skywalker, and guess what he said when he sat down and live streamed? He said that he actually loved the film. So now you're technically being a hypocrite.
Well, to me, it's like the guy already has like a couple million subscribers by this point. He's doing this so that way he can gain more subscribers and to keep his fan base.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
No, but I don't like that at all. And it's like now, like geeks and gamers and all these other people are like, "Oh, well, guess what? We told you," and all of that. Like, haha! Now you're all joined the fandom menace. Ha 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 ha. I'm like, why? Like, it's okay for you to not like what Disney did with some Star Wars stuff, but I mean, like, I even mentioned, like, look at Mandalorian season 1, look at Rogue One, look at Rebels, look at the season finale of Clone Wars. Disney does put out good Star Wars things. Alright, you might not like what the heck they did with the final trilogy, but that should not make you not be a Star Wars fan anymore.
Because at the end of the day, the big YouTubers are going to say what the popular, thing is going around.
Yeah, exactly. But it's okay.
Am I saying I get it? Yes, I get why they're doing it, but do I agree with it?
No, but it's okay for you guys to feel like it's okay if you are like a little bit like, well, I don't trust Lucasfilm right now because they did not have a plan. It's okay if you think that way because I understand that. Yeah, like I understand that completely, but you should not say that they're never going to make another good Star Wars film. You should never say that. Because you know what? Usually when someone says that, the next film is one of the best Star Wars films or one of the best films of a franchise. How do I know that? It's because I learned that from Ninjago Season 8. Season 7 was my least favorite season. I almost quit Ninjago, but guess what? I saw Season 8, and that's my favorite season.
Absolutely. Kavar says, Rise of Skywalker broke my spirit as a Star Wars fan.
Oh, please, no.
Here we go again. Kavar says, Star Wars fans are way more toxic than DC and Marvel fans. Yes.
I will agree with you on that 24/7, my friend.
Deshaun says, well, actually, it's a question for me. The Oscillator, what is your favorite WWE Championship belt? You know what? That is a great question, and I will show you using an image because it is probably my favorite championship belt. It looks, first of all, it's beautiful, by the way. Oh man, it's like a pretty belt too. Here, let me see if I can share my screen here. That right there is a pretty beautiful belt. As a wrestling fan, this is what a world title looks like. And that, I hope, answers your question.
All right.
And Sean says Rogue One is one of the best Star Wars movies. Yes.
Yes, it is, in my personal opinion. And to everyone who doesn't like it, that's okay. But personally, it's one of my personal favorites. Like, I don't understand when they say Rogue One's one of my least favorite Star Wars films. Like, I don't understand that because I thought it was, to me, the best executed one out of what Disney did.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, like, executed wise, it would be that or The Force Awakens.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's really all I have to say.
First of all, I would like to say, chat, you guys were awesome tonight. Let me just start by saying that.
Yeah.
You guys were very, very awesome.
Yeah.
We're past the hour mark. We got one viewer watching, so if anybody wants to, put in some last few comments.
I just want to say happy birthday to you, buddy. I know I already said it multiple times and on Facebook, but happy birthday, bro.
Oh, thank you, man. Dude, I appreciate it. I'll give everybody like 5 more minutes, and then we'll wrap it up. I know I said in the description no holds barred and tier list, but I think this was actually probably one of the better streams because we had like just a whole like
just discussion.
Yeah, it's like, to me, this is what Splash Talk should be, is like just a bunch of people coming in. We're having a good time. We're just talking about whatever.
Yeah. But here's the thing: when we do Splash Talk, that doesn't happen.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's always like the chat is always dead. We're just like we're just sitting there like stuck.
I think that's the thing. I think we got to stream more on like Friday, Saturday, all those nights, if you understand, and everything.
Yeah, I'm still gonna stream during the week because
but I mean like late at night because I think that's when people arrive from work and everything. Just don't do it like, for example, 11 o'clock right now.
Right, yeah.
Because that's when Storm Nation's Storms Live is happening. That's the group in which we support and everything. Also, Deshaun comes in with the last comment, I guess.
Yeah, he said that is also my favorite WWE belt. Oh, that's cool. But yeah, no, like, cause see, I did mine a little later than usual because I thought because we were supposed to have Droid Chat tonight, and then
yeah. Well, I thought because I was gonna try and I was mainly wanting to do that to talk about the first day of school and also to congrats your birthday. But then as soon as I saw your stream, I'm like, you know what? It's Austin's birthday. He can do his own stream.
Yes, and also if Kavari is still here, I am doing gaming streams again.
Yeah.
Because I know you're like, oh man, you're not doing gaming streams anymore. That sucks. Well, guess what? I am doing gaming streams again, and I have to remember what games I was doing.
Also, I'm thinking of streaming Jedi Fallen Order if you guys would be interested.
Well, I would be interested. Just so I could see you fight those damn spiders.
Jedi Fallen Order. Also, I'm planning on streaming the Lego Complete Saga when that comes out next spring. Also, Squadrons.
I was thinking about doing Avengers, and then I was like, nah, I got other games I have to stream first.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. I only have an Xbox, so I can do the Star Wars ones, I know for sure.
Yeah, Avengers is also on Xbox, so
Oh yeah, that's that too. I mean, like Miles Morales, Spider-Man. Nope. I'm I'm debating to get the PlayStation 5. I don't know for sure.
if you're looking for like gaming system, like if you're out of both, I would probably say, oh, let's see here. Ninja and Austin, I need to interview you one day on my channel in the future. Yeah, sure.
Sure, sure.
I mean, I kind of have a viewer base, I guess. I mean,
I would say Storms Nation has a viewer base. We're part of Storms Nation. We're part of the group. We share content and we have viewers, like we have friends of Storm Nation. So I would say we are part of Storms Nation
right, yeah.
because we
And
aren't like the main core four members. No, we aren't like Rob, Adam, Hanzo, or Danny. No, we aren't. But we're like beneath them in a way that we're just like the next level in a way. We're trying to grow our channels and everything. That's what we're doing, basically. That's
yeah,
why we
like
have EJ on. We have Aiden on. We have all these other Edward. You know,
like in our little like group, it's like the three like it's basically me, you, Sour, and then sometimes Thomas and sometimes other people.
yeah, Thomas. I actually am in class with Thomas for driver's ed, and I'm like, your boy Kavari and EJ wants to know where that you have been, and also Austin. And then he's like, um, yeah, I was busy during the summer. I'm like, okay, well, you better come on our streams and start being a normal regular with us because EJ and Aiden has been taking his turn.
We're all in Storms Nation. Yes, we are,
Yes, yes.
dude. Like we need Thomas like on like Splash Talk where we read the fan fiction.
Oh my God, yes. But yeah, um,
Oh man. Oh, excuse me, dude. I have not drank water in the last few days or like last couple weeks.
really?
I've been drinking soda mainly. That's probably not a good thing.
Soda, I've been drinking Sprite.
I've been drinking like Mountain Dew and like Pepsi for the
Right.
last 2 weeks.
I'm a Coke fan. I don't like Pepsi a lot.
All right, explain to me why you like Coke better than Pepsi.
Okay, Sprite. Sprite is my favorite drink. All right.
This
Coke.
man said,
Coke is a lot better than Pepsi because here's the thing. Pepsi makes me throw up.
"What?
Yeah. So
What about it makes you want to throw up?"
no, it's not making me throw up. I mean, like it's just in genetics. It's making me throw up. I tried how many times, and still, when I try and drink Pepsi, I need to take a pill in order for it to go down my stomach. I don't know why, but it just does.
So is it like Pepsi products or is it just Pepsi?
Just Pepsi. Diet Pepsi, I'm okay.
All right, have you ever drunk Mountain Dew?
Yes, Mountain Dew is really good.
It's like crack.
Crack in a bottle.
It's crack in a bottle.
Crack in a bottle. This is why we need Sour on here tonight.
Yeah, I know. Like, where the hell has he been? He was there yesterday.
I I have been a little bit depressed because I tried getting another girlfriend.
Oh yeah. Oh wait. Yeah. Did you put this in the other chat that we're in, or is this something else?
Wait, did I actually tell you? I didn't tell you in the droid community
No,
chat,
no,
right?
no, not in that. The big storm. No, the big
Oh yeah. Never mind, guys. I won't get into it because I don't want to get into it. So yeah. Um. All right. Also, I'm gonna have to go soon. So
All right, yeah. Well, I was gonna wrap it up. We kind of rambled on for a while,
yeah.
but that's okay though. You
Just
know,
Sean, one last comment. Let's just get to that.
Sean says, I am your two-time U.S. champion, one-time NXT champion, one-time NXT champion, one-time Universal, one-time two WWE champion. One interesting. I don't know how that's possible, but are you playing the game? Is that how you did it, or like how? What did you beat? Who did you what? How did you win it for? How long have you been champion for? Someone please help me. Nobody can be from my speaker. Wait, hold on. I'm like confused. Hang on a minute. Whoa. Okay, back up for a second here,
Oh,
please.
come on. Deshaun,
Sean, please,
I
can
need
you
to
back up a minute?
know. Come on, Deshaun.
Are you talking like what are you talking about? Like, are you talking about the video game? Or are you talking about like in real life? How did this happen? Like, can you explain to me who you beat for these titles? Like,
Can you just please say video game so we can just wrap this up and everything? Because I really have to go. That's the thing.
because if it's not video games, I truly want to know who did you beat for these titles?
Then he's gonna say like John Cena.
Dude, if he says like John Cena, I'm like, okay, bullshit. First of all, you can't even see him. Second of all, he's big match John. He kicks out of everything. I don't believe if you say John Cena. So I call BS. Want to know? Truthfully, I do want to know.
He's not even typing it. Oh, I got all the belts. Well, how did you get all the belts?
How did you get all of them? Please tell me who did you beat for these belts? Wait, so if you have all these belts, why are you a two-time United States champion? Why aren't you just one-time United States champion? Why is it one time? Why? Please, someone help me. Please, love, please, somebody, please help me out here, please. I'm going crazy.
Here, I'm gonna look. Nope. All right. Deshaun, can you maybe explain to Austin this on Discord, my friend?
Yeah, please, yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
have to go, so that's the
yeah.
thing.
I'm wrapping it up
Sorry,
now.
I'm trying to make you wrap up so quickly, but I mean, like, I have to go actually help someone. So,
All right, no problem. Yeah. So Nindroid, you can plug your channel
okay, you
if
guys
you'd like
can check out
to.
my channel, and which you guys always know, we have a special galactic chat next Saturday. It will be our rewrite contest competition thing. It's gonna be probably a long stream because we're gonna be going over each thing, and also the judges has finally made what they will be grading on, like the judgment, like best character development, best acting per se, like how you read the script and all of that, or what you would change. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So yeah, so you can go check us out, all of our channels, and that's really all I have to say. Also at Ninja243 on Twitter.
Very nice. You guys can find me on Twitter at the Oscillator17. You guys can usually find me in Discord. I won the belt 2 times. Who did you beat for it then?
You're not answering our question. You're not answering our question, brother.
Okay. Please answer this while I'm doing my wrap up here. You guys can usually find me on Discord at the Oscillator. You guys find me on my channel, the Oscillator, where I recently hit 60 subscribers. Now I'm looking to hit 70 on the road to 100, guys. And
everyone.
and yes, gaming streams are coming back. I do 3 shows per week. Please watch my stuff. Please, I'm desperate. You can find me on anybody's streams. You can usually find me on Android 243's channel where we do where I'm part of Galactic Chat. Also, we do a bunch of reviews there. I'm also on Sauerkraut's channel whenever he does his streams.
Yeah, because he's just been dead lately.
Yeah, dude, Sour's been it's like he got snapped away. He turned into dust.
I see him at school today and all the other days, so I don't know where he's been at night at least. Oh, I should not say that.
Yeah, probably not. Well, Deshaun hasn't answered us yet, so I think it's good to wrap up, except I want to know, who did he win the belt twice from? Who did he lose it to? How did he win it back?
Close up in 5 minutes now. I mean 5 seconds.
Okay.
And now.
All right, this is the Austinator signing out, guys.